All right, this will be a cool part as well because now we're about to get introduced to the speeder mechanic.
Wow, nice.
The gameplay mechanic or the mechanic character in the game?
The gameplay mechanic.
Oh, okay, we're alive. We fix the ship, get to the core worlds, and land a big score. More of those bandits? Oh, come on! You alive back there, buddy? I know. What are we doing? I don't have anything. Just leave me alone. Whoa. This thing has some kick.
You there? The comms are working?
Yeah, hey, these bandits are still after me.
Persistent. Get to Miragana. That's Pike Turf. You'll lose him there. And, what do I call you?
It's Kay.
Alright, Kay. You'll find Gorak upstairs in the calls. It's the most popular cantina in the city, so you can't miss it.
That must be Miragana City. Come on. All right, Waka. What do you get out of this? I don't trust Charity.
Charity. Do you know what this baby is? It's an EMLA 50. Custom job. Check the logs and even found a name. The Trailblazer.
The Trailblazer. So?
So this ship is special. You don't get it. Just give me some new fuel injectors. With those, at least we'll be able to fly.
All right, all right. I'll figure it out. You found something, Nix? Don't mind us. Just, visiting.
This is cool right here. So we just entered a city,
All right, Waka.
and
What do you get out of this? I don't trust
and you
Charity.
kind of see like even now we're still going to get a bigger city than we've gotten in most Star Wars games.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Custom job. Check the logs and even found a name. The Trailblazer.
The Trailblazer? So?
So this ship is special. You don't get it. Just give me some new fuel injectors. With those, at least we'll be able to fly.
All right, all right. I'll figure it out.
Miragana. That's the name of the city?
Yep.
We're looking for a cantina in here.
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah, they distinguish it from Kanto by
Yeah.
so it doesn't look like it's the same place.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me your stock.
It's like we're at an Imperial checkpoint now.
Let me see some identification.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You're Torrin Valerio Nup.
That's me.
All right, move along.
You can go about your business.
Go about your business. Move along.
Glad I got that fake identity card.
Here are my scan docs. Is everything okay?
Get in there, Nix.
We'll find out.
It's amazing how the minute you see that stormtrooper armor, it's so iconic. It's just immediately
Yeah.
in Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
This for anyone who doesn't know, the time period of this game is between Empire and Jedi.
Yes.
Right.
Little mystery thing over here. What was that? We have a horse race. See if they're going to let me bet on it now.
Any action at the track today?
Vigorous.
All right, this should work. Lucky spots, Nick.
All right, so this is our horse race here. I have a bet going on the pink one.
And how did you pick?
I checked the stats on each of them, and one of them looked drained, healthy, and tired. And the one that I got that just won was in vigorous condition. So I knew that since he had a better stamina than the rest of them, I knew that there was a better chance for me to get that one.
In a better shape to race?
Yeah, way better shape to race, definitely. Yep, all good there. And then, so yeah, we just won some credits because we just bet on that race. So it's just a cool little mechanic that we put into the middle of the game. Just gets to see how there's this little things that we can do outside of the main storyline.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're coming up on the cantina here, and I'm hoping that when we get there, we'll be able to find a sabacc table, because I've been dying to try out this mini game since we started the stream.
Yeah, it's basically what this whole day is for.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, where's the sabacc?
Oh, there's some dice on that poster.
Yeah, yeah.
The sign says, I think it says Cantina.
Yeah.
Over the top there.
I wonder if they're kind of setting it up to make it seem like it's not going to be that way, but I would enjoy it if we could also buy other ships with all the credits we earn. But it looks like they're kind of making it like the Trailblazer will be our only soul ship this time around. That's a little secret area we just found.
It didn't seem like you had the opportunity while you were in the ship to move around inside it.
We didn't know. The cinematic triggered right when we walked through it.
Do you think there will be, though?
Yeah, because if they're going to try and make it, then the Trailblazer will be like our home and stuff like that. There'll probably be stuff on the inside we can do as well.
Yeah.
Like chart a course to another planet or something.
We're so used to doing that now in other games. It feels like there's a piece missing. If you
Yeah.
don't get to have that.
Especially since the Trailblazer looks like a bigger, like more living class ship.
Oh, they got a holographic sabacc die.
Yeah,
over
right up
the
there.
top there. Look at that.
I think this is the place we need to go. I'm just trying to figure out how we get
Where's
in.
the entrance?
Yeah, where the entrance is. Reach Malakias is Mikhail's Cantina. Alright, so that place is blocked off. Oh wait, duh.
Found it.
You're looking for a wait. Hey, you want to meet Gorak? Pike Underboss? I got a VIP invite to his private suite. Only way to get up there. You interested? Give you a deal.
What do you think?
It sounds so sketchy. You should totally do it, though.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, thanks. Enjoy the suite. Tell him I say hi.
Ticket to Gorak's suite. Okay.
It's got those secluded cantina booths.
Huh? This looks like a sabacc table here. Looks like there's a chair open, but there's no option for me to start playing.
Maybe the bartender conversation lets you buy into that.
Yeah.
Hey, I need to talk to Gorak.
You don't look like a Pike, and you're not getting up there without an invitation.
Oh, then it's a good thing I have this. VIP invite.
I think someone took you for a ride, kid.
Uh,
VIP invite.
no.
Oh. I was just testing your security. Gorak will be. Never mind.
So
How much of your money did that take?
that was like 150 credits. All right, I'm gonna go back there and see if there's a new dialogue line with the guy that's there.
And
It's a good
that's
thing you
camera
won that
gone.
money at the other place.
Yeah. And that ticket scammer's gone, of course. So yeah.
Hot tip. If anybody's watching and wants to know what not to do,
Do not, under any circumstances, and 5 from there. Use jukebox. Okay.
This is
Snoopy
a
is
classic,
ghost.
Nix.
Steal.
is the black and white cueing you that Nyx can do something? Is that
Oh,
what that is?
yes. That's this is like Nick's sense. Like it'll let you know like if there's an enemy in the area or something like that.
It's your Nyx sense.
Yeah. Yep.
Spotchka. Those blue bottles.
Yep.
Oh,
Leads out of the bar.
it's still daytime.
All right. Let's override this lock.
That.
Got the hang of it.
So it's pairs of clicks and you're listening for the spacing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm basically timing my clicks to where the light's blinking. So obviously that was a bit quicker, but the rhythm games will probably get more complicated the further we progress in the game.
All right, let's go see Gora. That looks like an underboss.
This is Governor Thornton's city, not yours.
Drag him out. And tell the governor the payments will not increase. I don't know you.
What? You never make new friends?
I have enough friends.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay me to hang out with you.
She's funny.
Walker sent me. He said, you might have some work?
What a disappointment.
Hey, wait! What's your problem?
Smart enough to get into my suite? Careless enough to use Walker's name. You're new to this world. Come back when you're not.
What a waste of time!
He stole his ring.
Yes.
Good boy.
Boy, Nyx is the MVP.
Oh yeah, Nyx is.
Stealing from a pike underboss. First day? Easy. Name's Donka. I'm a broker for every job on this moon.
Not many syndicates where I'm from.
Hey, this is legitimate business. Miragana is special, kid. Empire keeps this cantina neutral. But beyond these walls, it's war. You want to survive? know the players. Look there. The Pikes have the most say, thanks to Gorak. Cutthroat, political. They pay up to play favorites with the Empire. Then, Crimson Dawn. Hungry for Gorak's kingdom. Crafty, sneaky. Unlike the Hutts. With them, what you see is what you get. Out here, you live and die by your reputation. That said, a friend needs a little something stolen from Gorak's private base. Some information you'd hate to get out.
And who's hiring me to steal from the top syndicate in town?
Sorry, kid. In or out. That's all you get.
Tell your client K-Vess is in.
Cute. Desperate, but cute.
Hey, we got a friend on the stream. It is Beth Fitzgibbon. Hey, Beth. Beth is one of the most talented creators I've ever met. She was on the Star Cruiser with us both times. And has an amazing Etsy shop. You should definitely check it out. Beth, will you put the name of the shop in the chat? Because I want to make sure we have it right. The stuff on there is amazing. It's all beautifully Star Wars themed, and anybody who wanted to preserve part of the Star Cruiser experience, she's found some really incredible ways to do that. There was somebody who made a custom Lego build design of the atrium of the Star Cruiser.
Oh, that's sick.
And she created some accessories to augment that were that you really couldn't do in Lego to sort of perfect it.
That's cool.
Fantastic. Yeah. There's a place on the ship called the Climate Simulator.
Yeah.
That is meant to give you a preview of the weather you're going to experience at the planet you are going to cruise to.
Yeah.
And the planet you're cruising to is Batu.
Oh, that's cool.
So the weather is a lot like Florida. So when you go into the climate simulator, it's basically an open air atrium in real life.
That's cool.
Which I thought was one of the most clever things, because they needed at least some place for people to go if they're getting a little claustrophobic or what have you. But what I wasn't expecting is they actually used the climate simulator to create some really special moments in the story. And people get emotionally attached to that and want to sort of like preserve that memory. And there's a rock garden situation happening in there. And she made a little miniature like desktop version.
Oh, that's cool.
You can have to do up your rock garden. And I got that for Bridget recently as a gift. So she's got that on her desk in her office.
That's cool. Yeah.
Saja Records is the name of the Etsy shop. So thanks for watching, Beth. Beth is ahead of us in this game.
Really?
Yes, she's hardcore. She says she's already opened up hyperspace travel, which is going to be a little further into the game.
All right.
I saw her post, I think it was Tuesday night, whichever night the preview was going to go live. She was literally just like in front of her TV waiting for it to drop.
That's cool, yeah.
One of our favorite people. We miss you, Beth. We can't wait to see you. I think we're seeing her pretty soon here.
All right, so let's look at this mechanic here. So, welcome to the Underworld. Kay's reputation reflects on how much a syndicate trusts her. A good reputation opens doors and rewards and opportunities, while a bad reputation closes them. Pleasing a syndicate will often anger another. It's normal for Kay's reputation to fluctuate when you switch partnerships. Performing jobs for the syndicate helps Kay get in their good books. Loyalties change, betrayals are inevitable, and resourceful outlaw must know how to play the underworld to their advantage. So it looks like there will definitely be a reputation dynamic here where we do have to pick a side at some point.
Yep. So you're not going to be able to do everything without, pissing somebody off.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a matter of how do you prioritize. Crimson Dawn is super interesting to me because of the solo storyline.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's her, but I had the impression that Kira was going to be in this. Is that her?
I don't think it is. But actually, it might be, because it says, because we're seeing the leaders right here, because we see Pike Syndicate, and then this looks like
That's
this
the guy we just met with.
Yeah, this could be Kira, and if that's Jabba, then that means
Okay.
that means that if that would technically be Kira right there. So yeah, I think that's Kira.
Jabba takes up two slots.
Jabba takes up 2 slots. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool to see the Crimson Dawn storyline, especially because I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. So to see like Emilia Clarke play a Star Wars role is really cool for me to see.
Yeah.
She did an awesome job in that.
She's so good.
Yeah. So yeah, that could be Kira if this ends up being her.
Interesting.
Oh, cool. So now we get to see the little incentives and things that would tell us to maybe want to work for the Crimson Dawn more.
Okay.
So for this one, restricted areas, Syndicate members will shoot on sight. Kay is not allowed in Syndicate districts. If she is spotted inside, she'll get kicked out. If we have a good reputation, we'll be welcome in the territories and districts and work for higher opportunities. We'll get good deals from merchants for the people that are inside the district and welcome gift cosmetics. And if we have an excellent reputation, we will have... She can help herself to wherever she needs from Syndicate areas without getting in trouble for stealing. Trustworthy opportunities. Syndicate members will trust Kay and will offer her the best available jobs. Big deals. Syndicate-affected merchants will have been told to give Kay a large discount thanks to her for her help. She also gives access to their exclusive stock. And even more higher-level cosmetics. So let's see what the downsides would be to not helping at the Crimson Dawn.
And do we think these perks are specific to this faction?
Yes, I think it is, because originally it says she's welcome in Crimson Dawn territories. So this probably means that only these opportunities will be offered in a Crimson Dawn like area.
But it would be some other list of stuff if you're looking at the Pikes.
Or the Hutt Cartel, yeah.
Okay.
So let's see what happens if she's not in their good graces. Restricted areas, territories, and districts. Syndicate members will shoot on sight, and Kay is not allowed to Syndicate districts. If she is spotted inside, she'll get kicked out. Untrustworthy opportunities. Syndicate members will generally don't want to speak to Kay and won't pay well for contracts. Taking a job or two might help her earn back their favor, and the merchants will end up upcharging her on certain things. And if she has a terrible reputation, she'll be on the run. A kill squad. The Syndicate leader is not happy and has sent kill squads to take Kay out. She'll be hunted until she's back in the Syndicate's good graces. And then the strict areas will happen again. She will shoot in sight, and she'll get kicked out. Untrustworthy opportunities. Syndicate members will generally not want to speak to Kay and won't play well for contracts, and the merchants will give her even worse deals. So I think these will wind up being reoccurring themes in all of them. So let's see if the Pikes are any different. Yep.
About the same.
About the same.
Okay.
So it looks like reputation and just overall faction alliances will end up continuing to be a good thing.
Do you have any early feelings about where you might want to prioritize?
Well, I'm looking at this right now, and I think that for the moment, while we're still stranded on this planet, I feel like we need to get in the Pike's good graces because we're in their territory right now, so it's probably for the best to do that right now. The Crimson Dawn have always been a bigger thing I'm interested in because, founded by Darth Maul, being ran by Han Solo's ex-girlfriend, just like they have a lot more history when it comes to the area. And then the Hutt Cartel, like they're basically the OGs because these are the guys that almost killed Han Solo. So I think for the moment I'll start working with the Pikes to try and get some good reputation while my ship's being fixed, and then I might gravitate over to the Crimson Dawn or the Hutts depending on where I go next. So it looks like we now have the entire menu open now with an abilities bar. So here's what we were talking about right now, and here are the skills that I was thinking about as well. So we have Bram the Bartender. We have 2 out of the 6 skills unlocked. So we have Cantina Brawling. Allows Kay to execute melee attacks by pressing XLX repeatedly to chain hits. And we have Lockpicking, which is like the little mini game we have. And Fast Talk. Allows Kay to quickly react to nearby alerted enemies and delay their reaction when they're prompted to briefly distract the alerted enemy. So basically she tries to talk her way out of it for a second, like before they actually pull their guns on her. We have Keep Talking. Allows Fast Talk to affect every nearby enemy. Press R and prompted to briefly distract every enemy within a minimum radius. We have an armored undershirt, which will increase her health. And I know someone. Unlocks the ability to see and fulfill personal requests. Finds merchants with requests category and find new opportunities.
And we think we would learn all of those abilities from this character.
From this character, yeah. So it means inevitably we will go back to Canto Bight.
Okay, we were right.
So yeah, and also it says skill abilities here, but it says experts. So I think what this means is like what I was talking about before, like there will be reoccurring characters throughout the storyline that we can continue to do missions for, and will eventually keep giving us missions.
That's great. So that's an interesting sort
Yeah.
of new wrinkle on the idea of like quest givers, where you're not just doing the thing and getting the reward itself. You're increasing your skill set
Yes.
as a byproduct of doing it.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, so right now we have Bram the bartender as our one guy here, and then we can go, and I'm sure when the story continues to progress, these slots will quickly get filled up with other people that can help in other areas.
Okay.
So this is a cool alternative to what abilities could wind up being.
Yeah.
All right, this is the equipment page. I already briefly looked at this, but we have the loadout here, clothes. So we originally just had this undershirt, but Kay found this jacket inside of the Trailblazer.
You know, there's a poncho in here somewhere.
There has to be. And then it looks like we can also get new belts and pants, along with charms. So there's there's buffs in the game. Kay's lucky chip provides a comforting presence when held. Given Kay to her mother Rico when they used to pull off cons in Canto Bight.
That's interesting.
And then we have minor charm slots as well.
Charms for staying lucky.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool. We have like little buffs, honestly. Blaster as well. Looks like the blaster can get its own little upgrades as well. Plasma. So
Weapon customization. I
Yes.
wasn't expecting this.
neither was I. Looks like plasma light. And like all these other ones are locked, so there's probably light, medium, and heavy. And then we have improved accuracy, super cooling, and damage. So I think when these get unlocked, it'll probably have medium and heavy, and they'll have givens and takeaways for like what that means for the gun.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And then this one's still locked, but these two are still locked. We can see that there's a stun shot, and we can even alter the gun's appearance at some point. So this is a cool little thing we can do.
So they took the aesthetic customization from Fallen Order.
Yeah, and made it so now Kay can customize her gun, and
It's a little more functional.
yeah.
Of what it can do.
We have a quick gear page just of the stuff she can use. I stole a thermal detonator, so that's in there now. Then we have inventory as well, just materials and valuables and stuff like that. So this is I like this. This is a very simple kind of an efficient kind of skill tree and all these other little things. Looks like we can also upgrade our speeder at some point as well.
Sweet.
So yeah,
Man, is it weird that I already want little outfits for Nyx?
that at 100% has to be a DLC at some point. So this is cool right here. Speeder landing repulsor reduces damage from hard landings and provides a short burst of speed on perfect landings. It requires 1,000 credits, 15 Durasteel, 8 direct energy circuits, and 1 HM engine power core.
Oh, these are crafting recipes.
Yeah, so it looks like we have to basically find these things and like do work on this like project with the car.
Sweet. They went deeper on some of this stuff than
Yeah,
I
I
thought they
didn't-
would.
Yeah, I didn't think that we were gonna get like I knew customization was gonna be a thing. I didn't think that they'd go as far as making it so that we can even customize the bike itself.
Yeah.
Like this is cool. Like someone can like put work into it and like grind out like getting a really good speeder. So yeah, this
Popping
is
achievements, I'm sure, for
Yeah.
maxing out your bike. And then, like, your question about the ship makes me wonder, are there other speeders?
yeah. It looks like so. Yeah, we'll probably end up getting more information about that soon. I like this as well. We can kind of get a little bio on who Bram is and what he is to Kay.
Yeah. I was worried at first because of the Rhea Perlman's character from the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw him having that kind of relationship with her, I was like, well, it's just a matter of time before he betrays her.
Yeah.
But now I don't know.
Yeah. It looks like he knew her when she was pretty little.
Yeah, I think it might be a different kind of relationship.
Yeah.
You never know, though,
You never know.
in this
Yeah.
world. The double cross is like a staple,
Yeah.
so it's gonna come from somewhere.
I'm sure we'll find at least one expert that will probably do something like that.
Just when it's going so well.
Just when it's going so well, exactly. Lovely landscape too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, we're supposed to be. So we were just given a job, and they want us to infiltrate Gorak's base. So obviously, this will probably heavily affect our reputation with the Pike Syndicate if we're caught.
Avis, Gorak's base is in the Pike District. Find the back entrance, slice the terminal in his tower. Steal the file marked SK01. Good luck.
Who? Oh, wait, are you the one who hired me? Hello? Okay.
So I think this marker that I'm walking right towards will end up being our speeder. I think this is the marker for that.
Ugh, just tell me how to get into his stronghold.
It's in the Pike District. The main entrance is next to that damn checkpoint at the city entrance. That place is full of opportunities for someone like you. But if you're on the Pike's bad side, they won't let you just walk in.
I'm sure I can handle it.
Oh. So it looks like it's still within the city. You know, it was cool as well because when I was getting chased by the bandits, I got a warning flashing across my hood saying that I was in a Imperial territory. And they actually backed off when they saw that. So it's kind of cool to see the influence. Oh,
Oh, my mistake.
see right there, Pike Syndicate Force. So we're not allowed in the Pike territory. So let's see.
You were right. They won't let me in.
There's another way. The entrance around the corner nearby. Okay? If they see you,
I know. It'd be bad.
All right. So that's a cool thing though. That there's parts of the map we're not allowed in unless we're in the faction's good graces. Especially because it always has to be a payoff as well. Because what they're showing is that you can never really be in everyone's good graces perfectly.
Yeah.
Because if you do a job for a rival gang, like they're gonna get mad that you didn't help them with something. So it seems like at some point you're just always gonna be in at least one gang's good graces, and then you're gonna wind up like either being poor or really bad in somebody else's.
Yeah. They achieved that on the Star Cruiser. There were areas of the ship where things would be happening and you would not be allowed in unless you were a part of that story.
That's cool.
And you had to have the right conversations at the right time to be able to do that. And so one of the things people would try to figure out is, could you sort of play First Order and Resistance against each other?
Yeah.
And you kind of could. You just had to get a little bit creative.
Really?
How you did it. I was role playing a little bit of a story about a character who was going to try to appeal to the First Order officer and try to turn him.
Turn him to the light side?
Yeah, and sort of win him over as an asset for the Resistance.
That's cool.
And the cool thing about the cast is they were all masters of improv.
Right.
So they could really take whatever you were bringing and really work with it and make it into something interesting.
That's cool, man. Yeah. So right now I was told we need to move through one of these sections, and then there'll be an opening that will get us into the Pike territory. Personally, if I can't find it, I might just wind up shooting my way in because this is a game of free choices. This is a game of free choices, man.
Said it was a vent.
They said,
so I was looking for one of those vent covers.
Yeah, I've been looking through it, but there's a dead end somewhere at the end of here. So I'm just looking around to see where it might go. So there's one here. I thought the blue light was going to indicate something, but no.
Yeah. Maybe it's not down here. Maybe it's up on that next level up. That beacon doesn't exactly give you any sense of elevation.
It does. It says the arrow's pointing up, but it points to the main entrance, and then we're told this is like the kind of sneaky way around it.
He just said the vent was off to the left.
Yeah.
That was it.
Steal, distract.
Showtime, Nix.
I'm not afraid of you. You do not belong here. Filth.
So I think it's not letting me equip my blaster. So I think it actually wants me to like find. I think this is another tutorial on like how to sneak into a territory.
Required. I noticed they're painting the ladder yellow.
Yeah. So that
maybe-
kind of indicates that we should be going down it.
Yeah.
Right. Better if they gave us a flashlight. 'Cause it gets pretty dark around the end of these hallways.
Yeah. I'm used to being able to hold the lightsaber up.
Yeah. Maybe if I use the Nick sense.
Do you think? Yeah. Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Is it on the floor there?
Electro binoculars. Floor. This is
Where
like
his little path was leading to. Boy, that blue light really makes you feel like that's where you're supposed to live.
Yeah, I thought that was like indicating where we're supposed to go. Right.
Or is there something like, remember when you had me shoot that little power generator to stop that fan?
Yeah, I'm
I was wondering
looking.
if this fan duct was another one of those.
Maybe I'm supposed to. This is a long shot, but yeah, I thought maybe I was gonna have to shimmy up those pipes right there. Electro binoculars. Speeder restricted area. Hmm.
Sometimes these are the moments where I have to go watch somebody else's.
Yeah, somebody else's
walkthrough.
YouTube. It's so bad. It's bad because it's a new game too, so we might not even have a tutorial for this yet.
Beth has passed this part.
Yeah. Hey Beth, what do we do here? Is she still in
I
here?
think she left to go play. She's like, I got game to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a weird dead end. Oh, it's just like a little stovepipe. I thought that was like a big old handle. For
Yeah.
a second there.
Because I mean, this area is too big for them to not put something down here. Is the thing.
Yeah, somebody did a lot of work on that dead end.
Yeah. Let's do one last sweep of this like upper area.
Yeah, can you look down over that railing?
What about? There we go. Other
The
side.
other way.
Other way.
Man, the amount of times that's happened to me.
Yeah.
What was with that dead end? I guess maybe they wanted you to make that
Yeah.
mistake. That feels
Maybe.
on purpose.
That seemed like an intentional dead end. Yeah. All right, we are officially inside of the Pike District with our poor reputation.
Yay.
Nope.
Feels like a breakthrough.
Don't you right?
Yep.
There's a way in on the second floor terrace. It will take you where you need to go.
Okay. How long have you been watching me? Right.
Pike card room. I really like the use of color in this game.
Yeah.
It's a little different than what we're used to.
It's very subtle.
Carbonate.
Mm-hmm.
So they're already feeding you materials for those recipes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh.
Need a distraction, Nix.
awesome. That works pretty well.
Yeah. Okay, this is easier now because I'm actually able to silently take them down. I thought it was going to be one of those things where like you can't even touch them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm good now. Power girdle.
I like this red mineral.
Yeah.
That's from this planet. I noticed it kind of like there were veins of it in the wall.
And tragically, another Sabak table.
Just let him play the game.
Yeah.
Jinjo Blorg.
This is cool though, the way that this entire district is kind of like tuned to the Pikes aesthetic because this is technically considered their turf.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this is another dead end, but I think we're supposed to go through here. So now we have a flashlight.
Interesting.
It's cool as well. It says that we're stealing this stuff too.
The real flashlight was inside us
All along. The flashlight was the friends we made along the way.
Have you really had it the whole time, do you think?
Yeah.
And they're just now letting you use it?
Yeah. Nope. How are they seeing me?
Stressful music.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll... I was hoping that the stun would be the silent weapon in this game, but I shot someone with it and it's just as loud. So it's like, you really have to remain quiet in this game by just like knocking them out.
And there's no... So is there no concept of ammo management?
There really isn't, no. I think
They're
it's...
all energy weapons?
Yeah, I think the way they do it is that your gun just overheats. That's like the version of ammo in this game.
That's probably just as well. I don't do that great with games where you really can end up kind of screwed.
Yeah.
If you didn't save in the right spot. Like I used to really hose myself in, sometimes in Dead Space.
Dead Space.
Or Alan Wake. Ammo was pretty limited.
Yeah, I'm surprised you were good at Fallout if you were messing with limited ammo.
Well, Fallout, there was so much availability of stuff if you just walked around far enough.
Yeah.
But Dead Space, it was like... BioShock, the same thing would happen. You're in these little confined spaces, and once the ammo's gone for that area, there is nowhere else.
Yeah, there is no ammo.
Fallout, if you don't mind walking 50 miles, there's probably plenty laying around somewhere.
Yeah, there's a super mutant base you can probably rip apart for stuff like that. These are very simple stealth attacks here.
Yeah.
I wonder if there will be a expert we can go to that'll give us really good stealth like skills, and like K's like takedowns will get like more advanced.
More fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I feel like we're probably just seeing the tip of the iceberg. So.
Yeah.
Really impressed though. Like I
this
didn't know
is
what to expect, and I think they really came up with some nice new elements.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, there's still some parts that we haven't been able to see yet because the ship's crashed right now. But when we can actually start to do open world and all this other stuff, I think we'll actually really start to get all of it, especially when we start to have like our own freedom with like what jobs we're going to start taking and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like 70% sure that was going to work.
I already forgot what we're stealing from him.
I think we're stealing. I don't even know, but I think there's like something in a safe we need to steal. Oh, two guys right there. I think they said that there was a balcony we could get onto that was going to be a bit less treacherous. Right up there. And cool, made it.
Looks like the way. We'll be okay next. Yeah. Now, how do we get up there? Okay. That lowered the turbo lift.
So this looks like, yeah, so we're going to go up here, jump, jump,
Top of it.
jump. There we go.
It's using it for a platform.
Yep. No.
No. Oh, that does fall damage.
Yeah, you can get fall damage in this game. Power roll. Still says it's above us. I bet there's another button I have to push to lower that one.
Yep.
Somewhere.
Maybe can Nick steal? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it shimmy through here. And we went out of shimmying room.
Doesn't let you go by?
Doesn't let me shimmy.
I thought that was how to get around that ladder.
Yeah. Let's see. There has to be. That means there just has to be another button that needs to be pushed somewhere. Oh wait, there we go.
Next, push that button. Oh, all right. This will work.
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good Nix?
Okay, what can we do here next? Think you can hold that open for me? Good boy, Nix. Let's go.
Cool. Power.
You doing okay, buddy?
It's fun when you see the designers start to take concepts they've introduced earlier and start to layer them.
Yeah.
They're trusting that you can figure out how to put them together.
Yeah. Especially just like how I knew to go into that area because I knew there was going to be some stuff we could steal.
This pipe operation looks huge.
Wow.
It must have something to deal with the Empire. There's a tower. That energy barrier might be a problem, though. Okay, Nix. We can pull out now.
if we gotta.
Electro binoculars.
Yeah. Let me try those actually. Gear, binoculars.
This waypoint,
the pipes.
annotate, mark.
Hmm. I think I'm gonna disable that alarm and then I'm gonna go loud. Wonder if I can send Nix to disable it. No.
Our audio's been chopping up again.
Yeah.
I don't know what causes it. I'll need to do a little bit of research on that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's my one final frontier.
Is messing with the audio sound.
Yeah, and why is it changing over time? Like, is it my system just getting tired? Is it
Might be, yeah.
something about some kind of buffer somewhere is getting full? We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Everyone else who does this has figured it out, so we'll be able to.
Yeah.
But really satisfied with the progress we made today. Like, we went from 0 to 2 or 3 long-term streams throughout the day.
This was a good milestone, yeah.
Plus doing a live kitchen segment. That was really super fun.
Yeah.
Really happy about this. I feel like it opens up some possibilities.
Yeah, definitely.
How we could approach our content.
So something that I've noticed with this gun here is that when Kate is using her own gun, it'll like the dial will go up, insinuating that the blaster is about to overheat. But this one goes down, insinuating that it's going to run out of ammo. So I think if you pick up an enemy's gun, it's like a very select amount of time that you have until it runs out.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. So you didn't hang on to that blaster you got?
No.
At the Zarek Besh place?
No, I didn't.
So those are just transient things you have until they run out, and then you ditch it.
Yeah, and then you... I wonder if we'll be able to get different guns, is my question. Or like the... or like Kate's blaster will just end up needing a series of upgrades for it to be good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be the second one because of all the little upgrade options we had. It seems a lot more... that seems a lot more just like what they were leaning towards instead of go on a quest and you open a chest and you find the Beskar pistol or something.
Yeah, they want you to invest in something. Although Skyrim, you could like really deck out some sword with all kinds of magic gems and poison, infusion and stuff, and then like 2 days later find a way better sword and be like, so glad I
put all that time into it. It's like 1, 2, 2, 2.
Seems harder than the last one.
Yeah. There we go.
Is that the Pike logo?
Yeah.
It feels like you're in their inner sanctum.
Yeah, I love these just like these little mechanics that Nix can do for you.
feel like that would have been the job everybody would have wanted on the dev team.
Oh, yeah.
Working on next stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Fox, gotta find that terminal. Grab the back, Nix. Oh no, this is not an alarm. Files just bought a recipe. Did I get played? Fine, I'll make my while.
Recipe.
Yeah, it's totally the recipe.
Ooh, encrypted file.
Do the Wordle.
Yep, trying to do your space wordle.
All right. I feel like it's not gonna be the ones from last time. Let's see. Oh, I got 2 out of 3. That's not bad. No, 1 out of 3.
1 out of
and
3.
the other 2 are just reversed?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, probably never do it that fast again.
Alright, let's see what we're
I got the Wordle in 2.
Let's see what we're stealing.
It's not letting you do it.
I think it's like a whole thing. Access encrypted file. Yeah, what's Kate doing? Exit. Oh, here we go.
If I was to have a friend back, I'd like to meet the person who handed me the knife. Of course.
You can call me Tizlak.
Tizlak. Oh, shit.
What'd we get into, buddy? They walked down the elevator.
I think that's the
Okay,
fastest you've done
okay.
that.
Yeah.
We can climb.
Nope.
When you went through that door, I thought you were gonna go over the side, like, what's her name in Alien Romulus?
Oh.
She makes it out of the room where the Xeno's coming out of the pod.
Yeah.
Only to go over this railing and
over the
into
rail
pit.
into the pit. Yeah.
Next job will be better.
Who do you think the dad was in there? You know, because like she says, like the dad was some asshole, but like both the guys in that cast seemed to be very like protective of her when they found out she was pregnant.
Yeah. Fede Alvarez actually said who it is.
Yeah, who was it?
Which I thought was interesting because I thought he wanted you to not know.
Yeah.
He says it was the guy that was such an asshole to Andy.
Really, it was that guy?
Which I do not want to hear.
Exactly. No, like I don't want to hear that either. I thought it was gonna be like the leader guy that was like that convinced him to go on there.
Yeah. But I think I took it to be they were a couple now, but hadn't been when she got pregnant.
Yeah.
But it was just some random character. So.
Yeah, so what I just did is I stunned him, and like honestly, it almost felt like the blaster had a special move.
Oh.
So I kind of think that might be a reoccurring thing that we can swap out maybe the stun function for maybe something a bit different, depending on what we like unlock in the future.
Okay. Boy, the shooting the red barrels thing definitely is a two-way street.
Yeah, definitely.
Gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
Whoa. Watch your step, Nick.
So you have what you came for, and now you're just trying to get to your ship.
I think so. I mean, we don't really have a ship to go back to. I think there's a drop-off point we need to make it to, or at least escape the area.
Grease is gonna show up and fly you out of here.
Yeah, Grease. You think Grease hated Beatty? Imagine if he finds Nix.
Some fun levels already. They've done.
Yeah, you can even see
Oh,
here.
no.
Oh no, you can even see here that at the bottom of it that my stun gun is recharging. So it's almost like this is a special move because you can see like the bar is almost full and like now I can fire another stun blast. So I think this will end up being sort of like a special move category for the blaster's customization.
Cool.
Yeah.
Whoa. I think we're good next. Can't believe we pulled that off. Walker, how fast can you fix that?
I know. The one to get off to Shara. Fuel inject on Kachi. You get paid?
Maybe. You know anyone who'd buy proof that some pike is trying to overthrow Gorak?
Gorak would. Just leave him out of it this time.
So we've just finished the heist, and we've now taken what we need to get paid. So now I think we're gonna, go back to Danka, and hopefully she'll pass this information on to the client, and we'll get paid. So that was like a full mission.
Wow. And that ran maybe an hour.
Yeah.
Maybe a little over an hour.
So that was a cool little thing there.
Yeah. And but it still feels like we barely touched it.
We barely touched it, yeah, because, I mean, we did technically make it out of the tutorial level because we left on the ship and like we're going out and doing all this stuff now. But even then,
you're still not in open world.
Yeah, I'm not in open world yet because the ship's not here. So like hopefully this will be the induction into open world because we're about to pass through here and then not there. But hopefully we'll be able to pass up into there and then just eventually get the ship fixed and we'll be good. So yeah, this might end up being the last bit of it unless there's a last minute snag that the pikes find us again or something.
They gave it a little bit of the feeling of that spaceport in Solo.
Yeah. Look at that, the pikes are now rushing to the base because we were just there. Alright, I've got an itch for the races. Let's bet 50 credits on him. Feeling lucky. Overall, I think they kind of mapped out this minigame very well. Just the way we kind of just get a hologram with him running for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, he's drilling behind. Hang on, he's pulling ahead. Neck and neck. Come on, you got this.
Oh no.
Yep.
Look at that.
And it's good.
So it can't be as simple as always pick competitive.
Yeah.
Or you'd win every time.
Yeah.
There must be a situation where one that maybe is not as good of shape, but it weighs less.
Yeah.
Or something.
Because the competitive one looked good, and that had to be a coincidence because there's no way that it would because if I just always saw something that said competitive, then I just always picked the competitive one. So I would say there has to be another element to which one's gonna win depending on what.
Gore's favorite vodka recipes. Did I pass your client's test?
Why don't you ask her yourself? Meet Valera of Crimson Dawn.
All right.
Okay.
You the one I was talking to before?
I thought that was Hera for a second.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I heard you stole something much bigger than this. A ship. someone's favorite ship. Someone important.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Recognize her? Because Zarek showed up with one of their best, asking a lot of questions.
A death mark from Zarek Bash.
What did you tell them?
Nothing. For now. You work for us again? It stays that way. The Pikes are on top here, and Crimson Dawn is making moves.
Tell Inera about the Pike Trader or save the information for Gorak.
So it just comes down to what faction
Yeah.
you want to back.
So we can either get our reputation up from the Pikes or the Crimson Dawn. I think the Pikes are in our best interest right now because we're still on their planet with no fuel. So I'm going to pick the Pikes. But,
Reasonable.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. Problem.
Here, some fuel injectors for that ship you don't have. These should you get off to Shara.
So you know everything.
Just the things that are important to us.
Ooh, this is getting choppy.
You'll be
Yeah.
hearing from me soon, so...
Maybe we can wrap up after this. I just sort of
Yeah.
wanted to see what would the outcome be.
one last thing.
Yeah.
Yeah? Ram's leg is Healy's leg.
Thanks.
You're in our world now, okay? Keep shot.
Hey, a visit to next.
All right. That was
Impressive.
impressive. Yeah. I'm liking it so far, man.
Not a bad first day.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, like, I know there's probably some technical issues and glitchiness from it being brand new, but I was not encountering as much as I thought maybe
Yeah.
I would. Video games this complex are notorious for having a lot of issues until they get their first patch or two set, in place.
Yeah, Survivor was basically like this for me on my Steam for most of it. It still is, but
Yeah. So amazing day.
Yeah.
Thank you for the endurance to go through so much material. Like we did an amazing Jedi Fallen Order discussion.
Yeah.
And Survivor kind of mini playthrough just to sort of refresh our memory on what that gameplay felt like. And then we went down to the kitchen, did our very first we unboxed the lightsabers.
We unboxed lightsabers.
2 different Cal Kestis lightsabers to compare with the first one. And then did our first live kitchen segment, which was really fun. That might be a way to do it more often.
Yeah.
So part of what's driving all this is Bridget and I have been trying to think about how can we adjust our process to be maybe faster. I wouldn't necessarily say easier.
Yeah.
But to where the content we can put out does not require so much editing and so much post-production heavy lift. Because I love to make it look fun and cool, but that takes a long time.
It does, yeah.
And then, opportunities to talk about cool Star Wars content are passing us by because of that.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a trade-off of like, am I willing to sacrifice some of the final polish in order to have more cool conversations, which ultimately is what it's really about. Especially if we can have cool guests who are super passionate about the subject, like that's really enjoyable for us.
Yeah, I had an amazing time on here today, man. I would hope to come back soon if I can.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And see if you can cajole your dad into coming back.
He loved his time on here. I'm sure he'd be down for it.
We've got other guests who I know would have a blast, and it would be fun to start like bringing the different combinations of those people together to interact with each other. I think there's all kinds of fun possibilities. So thank you, Clark.
Of course,
it's really
man.
special for me. Like my relationship with your dad goes back so far, but to be able to have this interaction with you that's kind of its own thing is also super cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Really, really enjoying this.
Yeah, this was very enjoyable, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So I'll go ahead and shut it down. And we will see everyone in the audience on the next one. Until then, may the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you.
We did it.
All right. Not bad, man. Not bad. Like I said,
make sure to invite me back if you're gonna start branching out and doing more board games that aren't Star Wars. Like if you ever decide to do a Warhammer series, I'd love to be a part of that one.
Yeah, there's some of those that I've never even really gotten to play or not play all the way through, because a lot of the really deep stuff, you know, can take like all day.
Yeah.
So the circle of friends, especially when I was early in the hobby, which is when I got some of those,
Yeah.
my list of people I could turn to who would be in for that was small.
Yeah.
And it's gotten bigger since then. Plus, the hobby in general is more, there's more people who are like excited about it now than